my name is Amanda Johnson, and I am the Superstar Director for Team Kick and Wicks. And today, I want to share with you the top 5 ways that you can invest in your Scentsy business. Now, if you're a brand new consultant, starting your Scentsy business can feel very overwhelming and daunting, right? Because you're not really sure where to invest your time or resources. And that's exactly what we're going to cover today. Or maybe you're a consultant that's been around for a little while and you're looking to revamp, to restart and re-engage in your business, and you're just not really sure where to start. Well, I'm going to talk to you about the 5 ways I think are the best way that you can connect into your business and make sure that you have the best success possible. Let's get started. Number 5 is branding. I am a big advocate of branding. I preach it to my team all the time. This is you becoming your own billboard. And there are 1,001 ways that you can brand yourself. We're going to cover just a couple here, but I want to encourage you to always be thinking outside the box, but also you don't have to really reinvent the wheel in these areas. When you are talking about branding, branding is talking about going out every day ready to share your business, whether you're wearing a shirt out to go get groceries, whether you've got a tumbler with you at work on your desk, or maybe in the treadmill as you're at the gym working out. Maybe you're carrying a bag with you as you're going to ball games and church events or to the airport. Maybe you have your car branded with a decal or a wrap. There are little ways you can do this, and there are gigantic ways you can do this. I know for us, we had a car decal for a few years, and then eventually when our business was extremely successful, we invested in having our car wrapped. But we don't expect you as a brand new consultant to make that kind of commitment. So find small ways that you can brand yourself. When you're able to go out into public with something saying that you are a Scentsy consultant, you're inviting others in to your business, and that's exactly what we want, right? Now, when it comes to branding, you can create your own. If you're a crafty person, you got a Cricut or a silhouette, go for it. Or you can also find some really great things in the Scentsy family store. They're really great about creating really fun and interesting branding materials for us. Or you can use one of Scentsy's authorized dealers, such as American Hero or Avril, for some really fun swag. I've purchased pieces from both of these companies. They produce a lot of really great fun stuff, from dresses to jackets to license plates to bracelets. So there's a world of goodness out there for you when it comes to personal branding. The idea you want to keep here is that you're going out ready to share Scentsy. It tells the people that you're out and about with that you are open for business. Number 4 is business supplies. Now, when you look at the family store, you look at the list of business supplies, there are so many great things out there for you. But I really feel like there are the necessities, and then there are some of the things that are just fun or that you just love to have. So let's talk about the necessities first. The must-haves are mini tester sets. These are what you would use for your basket party. So you might have maybe even 2 or 3 of these sets so you can have your business working at all times. Product sheets. Product sheets are phenomenal to stick in every order that goes out your door, or if you do vendor fairs, to hand these out instead of having regular catalogs that cost just a little bit more. Of course, catalogs. You have to have catalogs. People want to see those pretty things, and when you're doing basket parties or home parties, they are what you want to give your customers to look through to shop for their product. Order forms, of course, a necessity. It's got all of our information on the back on how they can handle any kind of issues they might have as far as warranty and all that good stuff. So you definitely want order forms. And then sample making supplies. We're going to dive into samples here in just a minute, but you're going to want those supplies. And it is really important to have samples available to your customers. Now, my personal love-to-haves are really cute tester totes, which the family store has some really great options there. But any kind of like thermal lunch bag or a bag that's going to protect your testers from melting is a great option. Of course, more pockets better, right? Lots of little places to put your catalogs and order forms and any other materials you might have. Make tester totes perfection. Join and host brochures, whether you make your own or you get them in the family store. Those are great for when you're trying to build your team or book parties, and they'll be great to keep with you in your car for when those opportunities arise. But those are 2 great resources for your business. Showcase brochures. These are really great for fundraising, or if you want to have another option outside of product sheets and catalogs. The showcase brochures are bigger, they're simpler, they're very straightforward. Personalized labels. Every product that goes out of my door has a personalized label on it. So whether they're keeping it or giving it as a gift, they have my information on it to know who they need to call when they run out. So personalized labels, business cards would be another great thing to stick in this spot, but don't feel like you have to get those right off the bat unless you are just ready to go full steam and then grab your own business cards using the Scentsy Family Store or Vistaprint. And then thank you cards, whether you get those again in the family store or make your own. Thank you cards are so important in creating great connection and thankfulness with your customers. Number 3 is samples. Let your customers try before they buy. This is a great way to put a little thank you in each of your orders for your customers. Maybe get them to try something they haven't tried before, like laundry products or counter clean. Or it also is a great way to start the conversation or to leave a little wink when you're at a restaurant, or hand it to a cashier when you're leaving. So many different great ways that you can use samples to build your business. Now, here you see some different pictures of some things that other consultants have used or that you can get in the family store for making your samples. Of course, we have our wax molds there with the butterflies and the Scentsy logo. We have some laundry care in the middle. We have some room spray samples on the upper right, diffuser samples on the bottom left, and then a little note about felt wax samples. Now, you're probably thinking, well, how would I make those felt wax samples and those room spray samples? I can't buy those in the store. Well, this is where YouTube and Pinterest and Google are going to become your very best friends, because you can use those things to type in room spray samples or felt wax samples, and you will see all sorts of great videos from other consultants or ideas or instructions on how to make these for your customers. Some sample ideas if you're just starting out and you're thinking, where should I start first? Scent of the month. If you have subscribed to Scent of the Month, use those bars. You get so many great bars in that kit for such a great price. Really good idea to use those for samples. Laundry products, clothing conditioner, washer whiffs, laundry liquid, all make for really great samples. It's a product that our customers are just now kind of being introduced to, so kind of giving that to them and letting them experience that is a great way to get that in their door. Diffuser oils. We have a great kit in the family store for sampling diffuser oil, so I really suggest that if that's a route you want to go. Body products and cleaning products. All these products are a great way to show your customers some appreciation, like I mentioned before, or to get them to try something new. So don't leave home without samples. Number 2 is products. Products help you become the expert in your field. Now, when we're the expert in our fields, people will begin to have more and more trust in us, which means they'll give us more of their money so they can get products. You never want to be in a situation where you don't know enough about your products, and getting your hands on them and experiencing them for yourself is really the best way to do that. You can use your hostess rewards from your launch party, or maybe you earned that shooting star reward kit and you get all sorts of goodies in there, or maybe you just have some parties with some of your customers and you use those hostess rewards to pick up some of the items that you don't have. Don't feel like you need to invest a ton of money into a ton of inventory. It really is not necessary, but it is necessary to know what your products do, how they work, and how you can offer them to your customers. Even just having one item from each category is plenty to do a home party or do a vendor show. I know, especially with vendor shows, we all feel like we need to have 500 of every product, and really vendor shows are a great way for you to get recruits and to book parties. And so if you're going from that side of things, then really you just need a little sampling of what we have to offer. And sometimes it's okay to leave a little behind the door, so you can say, hey, we have even more. Let me show you at your party. Remember, simplicity is key. The less you walk into a home with when you do a home party or a vendor event, the more approachable your business is to those who are thinking about joining your team. If you've never used one of our products, get it, use it, learn it. You can't share or sell it if you haven't experienced it for yourself. I see this a lot with our counter clean products. We have a lot of consultants that just haven't picked it up, don't really feel like it's something that they would need or enjoy, and then once they finally get it, this whole world opens up to them. And it's one of the easiest things to share with our customers, because all you have to do is take a couple pictures of you using it, maybe some before and after pictures, and customers become really, really interested in that. We've got different examples here of a warmer, an element warmer, a nightlight, our laundry care, and a diffuser. And again, I'm not saying go spend $140 on a diffuser. Use hostess rewards, use your perpetual reward to get it for half price. But definitely get your hands on these products so you can see exactly what they do, how they work, experience it, so you become the expert for your customer. And then number one is your time. It's the greatest investment you will make. And I know that's one of those things you're like, oh, there she is. There she comes with the time. But it really is true. Be intentional with your time. Don't just do busy work. Do income producing work. And busy work looks like things like if you listen to 500 trainings in one day and then don't put any of it into action. You've done lots of busy work, but not any actual income producing work. Until you put those things that you've learned into action, you're not going to get anywhere, right? I want to encourage you to set aside 15 to 60 minutes a day to work on your business. I know for some of you guys, 60 minutes feels like a lot, but 15 minutes you can definitely handle, right? So whatever time you can set aside, use that time for your business. Make those calls, send those messages, put in those orders, learn the products, and you're going to see, if you were to do this each day, how much stronger your business will get. The more time you feed it, the bigger it will get, right? Just like us with donuts. The more donuts we eat, the bigger we're going to get. But the good thing is with this instance, it's okay for it to get bigger. Know that before that time comes, exactly what you're going to work on. So if you've set aside your lunch hour at work, say you work full time and you've got a lunch hour coming every single day, and you're going to work half of that lunch hour on your business. Know in the morning what you're going to work on at lunch hour, because if you just wait until that time comes and then you sit there thinking, what should I work on? Problem is, you're probably not going to work on anything because you have no intention and no focus. So leave the house prepared with what you're going to work on at lunchtime, sit down at lunchtime, get it done, and then see how awesomely proud of yourself you are when you're done. Maybe that 60 minutes is your favorite TV show that really you could put off for another time. Maybe it's playing Candy Crush, whatever that time looks like. I promise you, we all have the same amount of time in a day. We all lead extremely busy lives. Sometimes we just have to be really intentional about where to find the time to work. Use idle time to connect with customers and your team. Now, I talk to my team a lot about idle time and where you can find those hidden, stolen moments. And some of those examples would be like waiting at the bank drive-thru, the doctor's office, the car ride line at the school, the waiting room. You could probably think of all these different places where really you're just sitting there doing nothing, maybe scrolling through Facebook or playing a game, that really could be used for your business. It's about being intentional about deciding that that's what you're going to do with your time instead of something kind of goofy. Also, knowledge is power. Invest your time into participating in team or company training calls or doing your own research online. And that looks like, if you want to learn about how to use Snapchat or Pinterest or Facebook for your business, do that research online. Scentsy offers so many great opportunities for all sorts of subjects when it comes to training. And then your team, I'm sure you're upline. I know for us, we do weekly calls and we try to offer as much training as we can. So invest your time into listening to those. Even if you can't watch, put a headphone in, wash your dishes, change your baby, play with your kids, but be listening for what goodness you can get out of those training calls. You don't have to sit down and commit the time to just sitting and listening. There's so many opportunities to get that knowledge. But again, going back around to income producing work, don't just listen and don't do anything that you've learned. Really listen, connect to something that you've learned in those trainings, and then do it. So let's recap. Number 5, as far as 5 ways to invest in your business, 5 is branding. Be a walking billboard. 4, business supplies. Be ready to share. You can't be ready to share if you don't have the right business supplies to make it happen. 3, samples. Let them try before they buy. 2, products. Become the expert in your field. And 1, your time. This is the very most important part of your business, and you could see tremendous stuff if you just get intentional and purposeful about the time you spend on it. For more videos on how to build a great business, you can check out our Kick and Wicks training camp or the training tab in your workstation, or again, use YouTube, use Pinterest, use Google. The resources are out there for you. You just got to find them and use them. Good luck.